Okay, here we have a mixed up Rubik's Cube. Let's solve it. First thing we're going to look for is the yellow dot. We're going to start with the yellow, and I want to try and put white ones on these four here, making a pattern of a daisy. Yellow with four white ones. Got one already ready to go. I want to bring some more up. So let's do that. There's one more there, but I can't bring it up. So I'm going to turn it, bring it up there. Where's one more? All the way down here. I can't just bring it up there because there's one already here. So let's make a spare spot for it. Bring it up. I've got my daisy. Okay, next step after the daisy is to line up these colours with their appropriate centre bits. So this one here, the red one, there's the red. I'm going to turn it to the opposite side. Same thing with the blue one, it's already there. Green one, there's the green one. Turn it around, and last one is the orange one. There's the orange one. Turn it around. So now the daisy, don't worry about that. But now what I have is a white cross with these center ones lined up. That's now going to be my bottom layer, my first layer. I now want to try and get four white ones here, but not just four any old white ones. You can see this one here, it's in the wrong orientation, so that's incorrect. What I want to try and do is aim to have the white squares that I'm looking for, keeping the white on the bottom, along this top plane here. Because when it's here, it's easy to insert from there to there. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So this one here is white with a red side. I've got the red side lined up, but if it was over here like this, I'll just move it around to look for its correct center bit. So now that red one lines up there, which means this one here belongs up here. Now this sequence is like it's a correction or a train sequence. I want this one up here, but if I move it up here like that, it brings everyone else away and it stuffs it up. So I can't just move it around because it's on the same plane, on the same circle, this circle here as it turns around. I need to take it off the circle, off this little train with the stops, the train stops. So what I'm going to do is move it off the train, move the train one stop, put it back on the train again, and bring it down. I've now got that red one in the right spot with the blue. I've got three more to go. So this one here, still got my cross, still looks all good here, but now I'm looking for this one. So it just so happens I've got another one here on this top layer. As I said, I want the white squares up here. I don't want them up here, they're hard to work on, but we'll show you later on how to move them. So this one here, it's the white, and it's got an orange side bit, white and orange. So now I'm going to look for the orange bit. There it is. So orange and orange. There's the white. It definitely belongs up here. So same thing again. I can't just bring it up here and put it in its right spot because it wrecks these two. So I've got to take it off the train first. This is the train, the correction train I'm talking about. So here's the train. Get off this stop. Bring the train one stop over. Put it back on the train again and bring it down. That four sequence move is going to be something I'm going to be using later on, so try and remember it. I've now got one other one done. Got two more missing, and they're all up here. All right, so same principle applies. I've got this train here, but I don't want to stuff up all these other ones. So I want to try and put these in an area where I can work with them. All right. So if I bring this, so try and keep an eye on the white. You want the white down the bottom. If I bring this up like this, and then turn this one direction and bring it back again, you can see one of those white ones has disappeared. It's actually been put in the right spot down here where I can now work on it. So if I look for that white one, and it's got a red corner, so now I'm looking for the red. There it is there. Correction train, that needs to go to here. So get off the train, move it one stop, put it back on the train again and bring it down. Now it puts that one in the right spot. So now we've got 3. Almost done with this bottom layer being correct. I've got one more. There it is there. It's got the orange side. So I'm now looking for the orange. There's its center. There's the correct spot, which means this white one has to go here. Same move again with the correction train. So get off the train, move it one stop, put it back on the train again, and bring it down. I've now got that bottom row sorted. The next step is to look for these corners in the right spots. That's what I'm going to solve now. The ones that I want to work with here have to be up here. Now, anything with a yellow on it, I'm not interested in working on. Don't like that one. That one's good. Don't like that one. And that one's good. So 2 of them are already ready to work on. Not going to work on this one. Orange, red. Well, orange, red, blue. Red, blue. There's my blue. It's a red top, which means it's going to go down here on this red face. This one belongs here. If I want to move this to here, this is the 4 sequence move. I'm going to move it away from where I want it to go. So I want it to go here. I'm going to move it away, bring the one up that I want to work with, and bring it back again. And then bring that one back down. That's it. That's all you have to remember, that 4 sequence move. It stuffed it up a bit, but now we're going to do the correction move again to fix it. Get off the train and put it back on again. And now you'll find that red-blue one is in the right spot. Here's a good one to work with. There's no yellow on it. Orange, blue. Looking for the orange. And now this one has to go down to here. Same move. It's going to go away from the corner that I want it, the area that I want it to go to. Bring it up. Bring it back again. And down. But I need to fix the problem that I made, the correction train. Get off the train, move it one stop, put it back on the train, fix it. There's that orange-blue one in the right spot. We've now got 2 fixed. Now got green and orange. Just so happens we're all matching this way, but if you go this way, it's the complete opposite direction. So this one here has to go down to here because there's the orange, right? But let's pretend for a moment that I wanted to move it down to here. Well, it's the exact opposite move. So if I want it to go here, I'm moving it away, up, down. And now I'm going to fix the correction train, but it's in the opposite side. So now what I've done is I've put that orange-green one in the wrong spot, but it's on this side. And that's all it is. It's just a sequence using whichever side you need to go on. Well, I want this red one, red-green, it's going to go down here. I want this to here. This moves away. And then down. So now we've got the correction to fix again. Don't worry that it looks messy. We're going to fix it right now. Cross. There's the correction fixed. So now we've got the 3. Got one more left. I'm looking for a green, orange middle. There's the green, there's the orange. It belongs here. So I want this to go to here, which means moving away. Move it away. Right, that's it. That's the move. Now we've just got the correction to fix because it's messed up. Get off the train. And now we've got first layer and second layer done, all the way around. White on the bottom. Right, to start solving this top layer, this is where I found when I was learning it was most difficult because there's a little bit more moves to remember, but I'll try and keep it simple. The sequence that you need to remember is you turn the front face. What I mean by front face is this is the front, right, left, top, base. You can turn the front face clockwise, right face clockwise, top face clockwise. And then we're going to do right face, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. It's tricky, but that same sequence. So I've now made a straight line there. That's going to become relevant in a minute. So the same move again. Clockwise, 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 anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. I've got a cross. Clockwise, 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 anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now I've got an L. Clockwise, 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 anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. Straight line. Let's keep doing it. Remember that sequence. Clockwise, 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 anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. If I keep repeating that sequence, it doesn't stuff up anything. All it does is change what's happening on this top layer. And what I'm aiming for, so, is a backwards L. Same sequence, straight line, this way, not this way, straight line, and then it's going to go into a cross. So there's the cross. What I mean by that is the yellow cross. Don't worry about the orientations. Same move again, there's my backwards L. So it's backwards L, straight line. Now if I happen to put this L in the wrong spot, that's where people get mixed up sometimes. Let's say I put it the wrong way here like this and do the same sequence. Doesn't matter how many times I do the correct sequence, it never ever ever will get to my yellow straight line and then the cross, because I haven't put the L in the right orientation. I keep doing it. I could be here all day and it will never give me that L. So it's very important that when you're doing this sequence, clockwise, 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 anti-clockwise, 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 that once you get an L somewhere, that L becomes a backwards L in this orientation only. Not here, not here, not here, always backwards L like that. Okay? Because once you get that, you do the same sequence again, it's going to go straight, and then it's going to go across. And there's the cross that I want. That's that. So to get that move. So recap. You've done the first and the second layers. 1, 2. White's on the bottom, and you're trying to get something at the top up here. A cross is what you're aiming for. Clockwise front, clockwise right, clockwise top, and then anti-clockwise. That's it. All right, and you're going to keep doing that sequence. Now I've got my L there. Got my straight line there. And there's my cross. Yellow cross. Excellent. Once you've got the yellow cross, now we're looking for the top orientation, these middle ones, to get the right spot. There's a red one. Now that's the correct one. I'm going to keep it on the right here because it's the right one. That's right. So this is like a little merry-go-round. You're going to keep moving it around like this, and eventually you're going to get the right sequence. So what I mean by that is bring the white side up. Have your thumb here because you're going to be moving it quite a bit. So you're going to move it once, bring it down. Move it twice, bring it up. Move it 2 times, bring it down. Okay, move it across one. And now what you've done is you've given yourself 2. The other 2 still aren't correct, but at least you've got 2. I'm going to put that good one and this good one. I want to keep it, at least one good one on the right. If I've got another good one, we're going to keep it on the back. And we're going to do that same sequence again. Here it is. So as you bring it up like that, this top one's going to go around like a merry-go-round. It's going to go once, twice, 3 times down. So it's 1 spin, 2 spin, and then a double spin. And it puts everything back together again, except now when I rotate this around, blue, they're all in the right spots. Those cross middles are all in the right spots. And now all we've got left to do is these corners. All right, so to orientate these corners, at this stage all we want to do is get the corners, these corner bits, in there in the right spot. They don't have to be in the right orientation. I just want, in this corner, I want orange, blue, yellow, orange, blue, yellow. I don't care what it is. Now I haven't got any here that are in the right orientation. So it's the same move to solve all these, but now it's, okay, so instead of starting up like this and moving across, I'm gonna start this one across like that. So let's just start that again. So here's all the middles are all correct. Doesn't matter which one, because none of the corners are right. And move it across, and we'll bring up this white one just to break it. And then I'm gonna bring up another white one and break that too. You're like, oh boy. Bring that down because it's getting too messy. Bring this white one back over because it's getting too messy. So that sequence again is get these centers, they're the same all the way around. I'm going to break it. I'm going to bring up this white one. I'm going to break this one too. Break that, and start fixing them. All right, do we have any that have gone to the correct orientation? We do. Yellow, green, orange. That's perfect. It looks wrong, but it's in the right orientation. It's in the right spot. Don't worry about the orientation. Its location is correct. That's one. The location is wrong on this one, but if I've got a good location, I want to keep that on the right at the front here. Keep an eye on it. Same move again. I'm going to break it. Bring up the white one, break that, and then fix up the whites again. All right. So this one's still good. We've now got another one here in the correct location, not orientation, but it's in the right spot. That one's in the right spot, and that one's in the right spot. Green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow. Okay. This is the easy bit. Fixing up this bit here, last step. Thumb here, and finger here. Because all we're going to be moving is this one and this one to fix the rest of the cube. So here we go. This is the step 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm looking for is the yellow one in the correct spot up here. Keep doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be next. 1, 2, 3. It's correct, but I've got to finish that 4th move. If I don't finish the 4th move, it's going to wreck it. I keep my green on the front. I am not moving to these other corners here. I'm going to keep the green face at the front, or any other face that you started with. Make sure it stays. A lot of people, when they're learning, make the mistake of now moving the whole cube over and starting to work on this one. No, keep the color at the front the same. So I'm going to move this across, and now I'm going to work on this corner, keeping my green on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Great. 4. That one's done. Keeping the green at the front, rotating, and I'm going to work on this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's now in the correct spot. Cube looks messy. Don't worry about it. Green at the front. I've got one more corner to go, and you watch how the rest of it is going to work out perfectly fine. Green at the front, same 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to finish that 4th, and then just find, what do you know? All done. Easy peasy.